Okay. Woo. Technology. Do you know something? It's a very strange thing, isn't it? Really, that what worked yesterday doesn't work today. So we have to sort something out to make it work. And really, actually, it's fitted in really well with what I'm going to be talking about today, to be absolutely honest with you. My internet connection is fine. I can log into all other browsers, but I couldn't get into Restream to do this video today. So I had to go ring Marty, log out, come back in, refresh, get rid of cookies, come back in again, and for it all to get to work. It's just technology, isn't it? You know, how many times do we come across problems as far as technology is concerned, and we have no idea why it doesn't work today, but it worked yesterday. But here we are. We have managed to get on live, which is fantastic. Welcome. Today is January the 5th, Sunday Fun Day, which is fantastic, and we all here. So today is all about, let's go over what we saw yesterday on the OConnect in and out webinars that we had. Probably like yourselves, we burnt a lot of oil yesterday, didn't we? We were being very patient, understanding for the tech guys, and boy, I absolutely take my hat off to these guys in Hyderabad. We came on yesterday at 12 Eastern, which was, I think, for us guys here in the UK, which was hang on, let me just 5 o'clock. Sorry, just Colonel Daniel Lee has just sent me a super sticker. I want to put him in post. There you go. 5 o'clock for us in the UK, and we worked through OConnect. Was OConnect a success yesterday? Yes, it certainly was. We managed at one point to get close to 5,000 people and participants to see OConnect working. And this is what it's all about, guys. You know, we are founders at the end of the day, and we are the beta testers of these products. Are the foundations laid as far as OConnect is concerned? Yes, they certainly are. What are we doing as far as the testing that we are doing with the links, the participants, all of the rest of it? What we are doing is finding out what works, finding out what isn't working. But with all of this that goes on, we need to understand and realize that when you fix one thing, it might change another thing that has to be fixed that worked before. This is a natural progression, and the data that was retrieved from yesterday's workings of OConnect is been immense. They have got more than enough to work on, but we need to understand that the base of OConnect is sound. It works. Okay. The technical side of OConnect is very much intact. If you were lucky enough to get on the last session of OConnect, which was around about 4 a.m. or so as far as UK was concerned, they showed a video. Now, I've seen many videos on a webinar in my life, and the clarity, surround sound that came out from that video they showed was absolutely amazing. This is what it's all about, and we are I've been told, if you are in your back office, that there's going to be another session on Tuesday. That gives the tech guys enough time to glean the analysis that they have got, the data that they have got from last night's sessions with OConnect, from what was going on, put it all together, find out what the bits were going on, all the rest. And Rob Gorman, my friend, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's very, very kind of you. We also need to understand our part as a founder. Now, I'm going to make no bones about what I am saying now to the founders of ONPASSIVE right now. We have very, very easy guidelines to adhere to. They are told to us on so many occasions of what we have to do and what we can't do. It's not rocket science, guys. I don't care if your native language is English or not. But the one thing that is prolific about what we say is for the security of our company. When we say to you that founders only webinars cannot be posted on social media, that is exactly what we mean. And for anybody who has posted OConnect, any snippet of it out there on social media, in my personal opinion, should have their account terminated. There is no excuse for you to not understand what has been said time and time again by the leaders, by everybody else, that if it is a founders only webinar, it cannot be posted on social media. Even if it's 5 seconds, even if it is a screenshot, you should not be posting it on social media. And if you cannot adhere to that, what we ask you to do, then you should not be a founder, period. And I'm sorry if the raw truth of what I am saying might upset some people. Well, that's just tough. It really, really is. We have given you enough warnings of what the consequences may be. And if you can't adhere to them, and if you think you're doing it because you're getting away with something, or you might get more views, or somebody might look at you or whatever, then this is not for you. ONPASSIVE is not for you. Especially when we are seeing right now where we are. If you were lucky enough to get onto OConnect, then you should be in a position to know exactly what you have your hands on here. This isn't a fumbling around business that might do something, or we'll have a little look and see if it works or it doesn't work. This is serious. What we are trying to do as a company here is massive, guys. This isn't accidentally being put together. This is something that is being thought about. Well, let's put it right back. Dreamed about, implemented, put into place with thought, precision. We are now into the stage now where we are testing it to make sure it does what it says on the tin. And if you cannot get past your minds, heads, that this is serious, then ONPASSIVE is not for you, and you don't deserve to be here. The magnitude of what OConnect is going to do to the industry is immense, in my personal opinion. I've used lots of mediums. I'm using one right now. I'm using Restream. I've used StreamYard. I've used Zoom. I've used media everything, so whatever, a lot of all of them. But having what we have with OConnect surpasses what all these are really now. So we need to sort of understand that if you are an ONPASSIVEan, a founder, then be one. That's the plain reality of it. If you're a founder, be a true founder. And that means adhering to the guidelines that are put in front of you. If you don't agree with them, guys, that's absolutely fine. But you have to accept the consequences of you not agreeing with them. And that means not being a founder. It's a very, very easy scenario to understand. If you want to be a founder, these are the rules. If you don't agree to the rules, then you're not a founder. Plain and simple. Then you can do, say, go about your business, doing whatever you want to do in your own time. But one thing's for sure, you cannot have both. You can't be a founder and do the things that you're not meant to do and still be a founder. It just doesn't make sense. It's like being a shareholder in Apple and going against the company rules of what Apple expects you to be as a shareholder and still being a shareholder. It wouldn't happen, wouldn't be accepted, and you would lose that right to be a shareholder. So what makes you think that you can do what you do and still be a founder? So this is Red Redfern speaking here. If I see any video on social media of the meeting last night of OConnect by any founder, I will report you to legal and let them sort you out. And I encourage every other founder to do exactly the same. In my personal opinion, you do not deserve to be a founder. The guidelines are there, the rules are there, and you shouldn't be there. Anyway, let me get off my high horse about that one because it has infuriated me, to be honest. Let's go back to commitment. Let's go back to what is expected. Our CEO has been ill again. Why has he been ill again? The reoccurrence of what happened a year and a half ago has come back again because of his commitment to the company, his commitment to do it or die. And actually, we don't want him to die at all, but he is taking that sentence to the extreme. He is passionate about wanting to make this succeed. And this has made him ill, to be honest. And we need to really understand that our commitment compared to him is nothing. I'm seeing people online today saying, I only got 4 hours sleep. I had to stay up till 2 a.m. Nothing happened. Blah, blah, blah. We've got a CEO who goes 36 hours without sleep for the benefit of us. And you as a founder are whinging because you had to lose a few hours sleep. None of this makes sense in my eyes. You know, you are either in this or you're not in this. If you are in this, then you have to be a true ONPASSIVEan. Now, I certainly know that my words today are going to be taken, twisted, reported, used, abused, and all of the rest of it. But again, I don't care because I know exactly where I am at with ONPASSIVE. Guys, this is a done deal. We, as a company of ONPASSIVE, are going to shake the internet up as we know it today. If you cannot see what is happening right now, as far as where we are positioning ourselves as a business, then this is not the business for you. OConnect, for those that were lucky enough to get onto it, and I haven't even started talking about OConnect yet, have I? The functionality, the clarity, the audio, the visual, everything on one page. The factor of the chat area, the addiction part of, I want to be on this platform because I love it. I want to interact with the people that are on there. I can change all settings on one page. I haven't even started to talk about the functionality of what OConnect is going to do. This is all mind-boggling. It really is. Because Restream, which I'm using at the moment, I've got a chat area on the right-hand side. It's going crazy. I can't even read half of it. Yes, it's got some really good features, and I'm not knocking it by any means because it has got some great features. But it is also limited in its capabilities. Don't forget, what we are starting with OConnect is going to be the worst that it's ever going to be. It's only going to be better from here on in. But we understand we need to make it stable. How many times have we listened to our CEO tell us exactly of the roadmap and what he wants to achieve? What does he always say? He tells us we build it, we test it, we stabilize it, we test it again, we make sure that it is operable, we make sure that it's usable, and all of the rest of it. This is exactly where we're at right now with OConnect. Aseti Sanfo, thank you so much for your super sticker. It's very kind of you. This is what we're doing now. We are certainly in the testing stage of ONPASSIVE. We are making sure that the capabilities of what they want to do is going to be implementable as far as the product is concerned. We want to make sure that whoever is using it can use it for 100,000 people and it's not going to crash and burn. We got to nearly 5,000 people yesterday without it folding. Look, go and Google Zoom. I encourage you to do this right now, right? Go and Google Zoom of how many people they had on their first outing of Zoom, and that was released to the public. Go and Google it right now. How many people? I can tell you, 15. That's all it was. 15 people. Zoom, when they first came out. That's all it was. 3 months later, they increased it. But when they first started, it was 15 people. Yesterday was our first outing, and we got the 5,000. First time. Now, you know, I'm not being funny here by saying what I'm saying, but, you know, that is a massive milestone, in my opinion. It really is. You know, it's a crazy example of what we are trying to do as far as a business is concerned. Rick Cozens, thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker. That's very kind. We are going to shake up this internet right now, right? And if you cannot see that, then, you know, maybe this isn't your place, your time, not for you, whatever you are thinking about ONPASSIVE, it's just not for you. We want to have people with us who are like us. We want people to have not necessarily the vision, not necessarily the passion, but one thing we want people to have is the knowledge of what we are trying to do. We're not asking anybody to walk the walk with us or anything. We're just asking you to be patient, to relax, listen, and enjoy the journey of what it is. After seeing what I saw last night, how close are we? In my opinion, very, very, very close. Everything worked as far as a system is concerned. It all worked perfectly. We had a position. Ernest Martinez, thank you for your super sticker, my friend. We had a platform 5 times, maybe 6 times. I think we had refreshes. Talking of refreshes, I also want to I'm sorry about laughing about this, but I am going to laugh about it. I've seen people saying the host kicked me off the webinar. No, guys, the host did not kick you off the webinar. It was just the default way that it was expressed to everybody when it crashed. That's the default part of it. Nothing happened. It was just a mechanism that went like this. This is why I keep going back to saying to people who are founders who were on the webinar, we do not expect a lot of you at all. But what we do expect of you is to not jump to conclusions, not to be a reactional person that's saying, oh, this has happened and I can't do this and all. It's all about having a relaxed atmosphere of what is going on. Nothing is done with intent. Nothing is done to, quite frankly, annoy the foundership. If it happens, it happens because of something that hasn't been thought of. So they haven't gone, Pat Parent's on, let's kick her off. Or Esther Hillard's on, let's kick her off. That's not how it's gone at all. It's happened to everybody. So let's just chill, not to worry about it, and it's all going to be fine. So anyway, I've gone on for a long time here. I'm very sorry. I know, Jane's even telling me I'm going on for a long time. Sorry, but I listen, it has annoyed me, to be honest. When I woke up this morning, the same as all of you have, you know, I've been very intently wanting to get on and all the rest of it. Not a lot of sleep, which is fine, blah, de, blah, all the rest of it. And I wake up, I go on social media, and I'm seeing people posting stuff about, I'm seeing people saying, they kicked me off. And I'm like, what is the matter with you? Come on. Haven't you just experienced the best thing that's going to happen to your life? And you are nitpicking, whinging, and all the rest of it. And it just doesn't make sense to me. So, yes, I've gone on. Marty's certainly going to be on in half an hour's time or less now because I've gone on. And obviously tomorrow is Monday Fun Day with me and Jane. So we're going to bring a bit of light humor to us as well. Tonight we are going to have Heroes is on, I think, at 6:30 UK, which makes it around about I think that makes it 3:30, 2:30, 3:30 Eastern.
1:30.
What?
It's 5, isn't it?
5, yeah, 1:30 Eastern. Thanks, Jane. Jane's
You're
here.
welcome.
And then obviously tonight we got Rob Lynn on at midnight as well, which is fantastic. Apart from that, last night, in my opinion, amazing. What you guys got to see is what we saw a few weeks back as far as OConnect was concerned. Clarity, functionality, audio, all of this is just groundbreaking technology that you are going to be using.
And failure is not an option.
And Jane has just said, failure is not an option. And we need to understand and realize that this is one of the most truthful sayings as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. When Ash says do it or die, he doesn't necessarily mean that's what happens. But certainly the ethos of what is going to happen here is it's not an option. This is going to work, guys. This is going to be the best multimedia video platform that the internet has seen to date. No one is going to be close to us. No one. Zoom is the most popular. Is it the best? No, it's not the best. In fact, StreamYard, Restream, which I'm using now, I think is better than Zoom, but it's not the most popular. ONPASSIVE's OConnect, when that is done, dusted, and it is launched, I can assure every single one of you now, it is going to, at least the minimum, is going to get the attention of an awful lot of people who use this service right now. Why? Because it's going to make their life easier. The functionality, how it's laid out, where things are all on one screen, not having to go out of one into another. Participants at the moment are all going to be right there. What I see now on this screen that I'm using now is I've got 546 people viewing me right now. All I can see is a chat on my right hand side. That's it. Don't know who they are, don't know where they are or whatever. With OConnect, they're all at the top of your screen. You can see everyone. You can bring them on. You can make them hosts. You can make them co-hosts. You can bring them onto the screen. You can interact individually with them if you want to. There's the functionality of all of it is just absolutely amazing. This is without backgrounds, graphics, screen cards, the emojis. Did you see the emojis going all over the screen of people reacting to what people were saying? That is interaction live. I don't see any other multimedia doing that. Amazing. And that's the worst it's ever going to be. So success, in my opinion, is guaranteed as far as OConnect is concerned. But it's a very important part of what ONPASSIVE is trying to achieve. This part has to be done correctly. Why? Because it is an integral part of so many others of the functions that we are going to be introducing within ONPASSIVE. That's why we are spending the time making sure that this is done correctly. Anyway, I'm going to say a few hellos to a few people before I get off. And then I'm going to make way for Marty, who's coming on. So we'll start off with M. Cayley and Ty Young. Hello. Vasco Carney and Pretty Hendry. Shrijit Jana, Amal Fataya, Yin Yang 44, and Kaylee. Lovely Pat Parent and Rajendra Agwa. Fatima Sano and Jerry Nix, Barges Kaylee, Sean, my man, Cyrus, Cynthia Deering, Dawn McIntyre, and Curtis Stricken, Holly the Bugs, Stephanie, and Randy Leonard, Coinhern Nicoli, maybe. Casey Zevenberger, Peter Lou, Peter Rogers, my sidekick. Hello, mate. Sean, Pravin Padguki. We got Greg Greisner, Roy Davis, Israel Ayuba, Jerry Nix, and Tom Owen. Jarmo is in the house, and Barges Cayley, Bruce Gerstein, Jeff Pinder, who's put a very good podcast up on my channel, Roy Davis, Jan Andrekel, Drelka, maybe, Ruth Pace, and Rose from South Africa, Lamia Khan, Vera Hanzelova, Polly Cherry, hello to you, Listra T, Barges Cayley, we've got Roy Davis, Dave Angelica, Ken R. Burke, hello to you, and a couple more then. Jim Palmisona, Greg Greisner, Christina Cascella, and the last one is going to go to Patricia Green. Okay, guys, that's it from me for today. Tomorrow, Monday Fun Day with me and Jane. Excited, I think, is how I feel today. Last night was a very good testing stage. It really was. For those that got on, congratulations. For those that didn't get on, you have got a big, big treat in front of you. You certainly have. That's for sure. Colonel Daniel Lee, again, thank you for your super sticker. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. See you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Have a great rest of the Sunday, wherever you are. We'll see Marty in about 20 minutes' time. Bye for now.